The Soviet POW took the German machine gun. Faced with pleading comrades, he opened fire without a flicker of emotion. Only by doing this could he stay alive. Only by doing this could he earn a bowl of cabbage soup. Standing nearby, the German officer watched his well-trained creation and felt a more twisted plan take shape in his mind. He gathered a group of old POWs, men just as terrified of death, and formed a defector squad. The squad was sent out for training, but was later declared to have escaped. 10 prisoners were immediately pulled out, lined up against a wall, and executed one by one. The Germans deliberately herded villagers into a barn, then ordered the so-called escapees to attack with rifles loaded with blanks. The goal: draw out the partisans. And it worked. The Soviet partisans took the bait. The officer gave the command to flank them from the rear and wipe them out. But the partisans were ready. They retreated instantly, leaving the German plan in ruins. The officer, furious, ordered the barn burned to the ground. The entire village perished in the flames. The traitor, wounded by gunfire, was once again captured by the Germans. At the hospital, the doctor had no idea he was a defector and tried to secretly connect him with the partisans. The traitor hid his excitement. Elsewhere, a newly captured pilot was forced to stand in line with the other POWs for a photo. Smiles required. None of them could manage it. The officer pulled out a silly photo, hoping to force a laugh, but the last prisoner didn't even look. He stared straight at the officer instead. The officer pulled his pistol and shot him on the spot. Faced with this threat, the rest could only fake their smiles. The photo was taken, proof of the Germans' humane treatment of POWs. Under cover from the other prisoners, the pilot escaped the camp and reached the deputy commander of the partisans. He brought vital intel. The defectors were posing as Soviet soldiers. One traitor grew suspicious and tried to flee, but was summoned to the captain's office. Cornered, he had no choice but to offer up a more critical secret. The Germans were developing a missile to be shipped to the Soviet Union by rail. To sabotage the plan, he had no option but to keep pretending to be a Soviet soldier. As the partisan leader discussed plans outside the door, the traitor pulled out a gun to strike back, only to find it empty. When the commander entered, he quickly drew the pistol again, this time pretending to kill himself to prove his loyalty. But the partisan leader still didn't fully trust him.